Timothy here. Today we're going to be reviewing, what are we reviewing? Wreck-It Ralph 2. Boom, yeah. Right at the box, spoilers, I don't give a shit. You better see the movie, boy. So, what I think of the movie, it was good, it was funny. It's exactly what I expected. The first one was a good movie, awesome. Just a pure, beautiful time with this new wave of Disney animation that they got going on where they're like somewhat edgy, but it's like, oh shit, can they say that? And still get a PG rating? Yes, they can. Not bad. It's still a kid's movie at heart, both of them. And the first one was more about Ralph's discovery of friendship and shit. And this second one is more of a test of that friendship, you know? More of how do you adapt to people changing over time. And I think they did it pretty good. Now, I'm going to say 3/4 of the movie, I'm going to go into the humor. 3/4 of the humor in this movie is fucking amazing. Spot on. Just made me laugh out loud. No exhaling of through the nostrils. Like, no. More like a, oh shit, you got that. 1/4 was, it just felt, 1/4 of it felt sometimes a little bit too, what's the word? Like, it knew what it was, and it tried to play on that too much. Like, it's like, Ralph goes to the internet, of course, like the trailer says, but then sometimes they're just like, there's too many fucking cats, and it's like they play it off like cats, right? Look at Ralph interacting with cats in the internet's funny because everyone likes cats in the internet, right? It's like, come on, man, shush. We know these fucking tropes are always played out in these kind of movies where it's like exposing the internet for what it really is on its bare bones, and there's always fucking cats, and I'm like, whatever, man. I know there's cats. I watched the fucking videos, but overall the humor was really good. My favorite two people with humor was the virus, or not this virus, it was the spyware or whatever, like get rich quick playing video games. That green guy, he was fucking funny, and then his little friend Gordon, and then the green guy's like, Gordon, and then this little fucking like lima bean looking guy pops out of nowhere, and then he just does the randomest shit, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty funny. Just the delivery was pretty spot on. And another part that was pretty funny was when Ralph was with the Gordon and the green guy. I forgot his name. I think it was like Frank or something. Just some really generic name. And they go to see that big like slime guy to find the virus, and they do. But then Ralph's like trying to say goodbye, but he keeps making remarks about like his tumor or whatever it is. It's not like a tumor. It's like a conjoined twin. And he's like, don't talk about my twin. And he just like says a bunch of random shit, like random punchlines. I'm like, that's pretty funny. As far as Vanellope and what she does, she has to, well, they both have to go to the internet to try to save her game, candy race or whatever it is, fucking candy circuit, because some fucking girl broke the damn steering wheel, and then now what? You know, it's like, holy shit, what the fuck? What do I do? And while it's a nice story, I think Vanellope really is like she's like half of the story, you know? It's kind of weird though, because Vanellope's over here taking this hero's journey, like, what do I really want? Because she doesn't know if she wants to go back to her game, because she meets this other game, like a GTA style Mad Max shit, and everything's exploding and awesome, and she's like one of the best drivers already, and then there's another girl who's really hot and tall and cool, and then she's like, what do you want? Like, what? Like, not like what do you want? Like, what are you doing here? Like, what do you want? Like, as in, what do you want out of life? And then Vanellope has to deal with that because she doesn't know how Ralph's gonna take it. And like 2 times, Ralph pretty much sabotages her happiness, and it's really sad sometimes because I'm like, fuck, dude, this fucking dumbass doesn't want to leave this fucking girl alone. And it gets kind of weird because then it's like, this guy's so attached to a fucking little girl, but he's like a fucking huge gorilla man. I'm like, chill, man. Go hang out with Felix at Tappers. But overall, I think it was a good game. Good movie. Good movie. I think they could have done a lot of things better. Like, the pacing felt sometimes weird. I really liked the the princesses, that was really fun. When Vanellope met all the princesses, I was like, oh shit, they're all together. They acknowledged the fucking universe. So I didn't mind that at all. Another thing that I would fix, I think the soundtrack was pretty meh. I didn't come to this movie for a soundtrack, but I just thought it was okay. I don't know. I'm over here talking to a fucking camera and people are looking at me. We're stopped at a stoplight. That's okay though. You do what you gotta do. Fuck me. Overall, Wreck-It Ralph. I think it was a pretty solid movie. It opens itself up for a sequel again with the fact that Vanellope, spoilers again, she stays in that one place, fucking Death Race or whatever it's called. She stays there because she was like, I'm gonna stay here for a while, you know, get it out of my system. I want to be here. I want to have fun, race a lot and all that shit. And Ralph pretty much FaceTimes her once a week or once a month, and she's like, yeah, I miss you and everything. He's like, yeah, I miss you too, whatever. I'm over here wrecking it, shit. And yeah, they do fix the game too, by the way. They fix the game. They get enough money. Ralph becomes like an internet sensation. Literally, it's like Ralph Breaks the Internet, which is the name of the movie, not Ralph 2, although everyone's gonna call it Ralph 2. And overall, I thought it was a fun time. Definitely a movie where you can buy snacks, I think, because a lot of movies, like, I feel like I can't buy snacks because I gotta pay attention. I don't want to get a refill. I gotta pay attention. This one, it's very laid back. It's chill. You know, it's not pulling any plot hole twists or anything like that. There is a plot hole though when they get the virus to infect Death Race or whatever it's called. The virus immediately starts working in the game, but then they escape the game because it has to reboot, and then the virus also escapes. And then he makes like the big Ralph, like the antagonist Ralph that they had to fight in the internet. But then the virus is just gone. There's no more mention of him. Like, what the fuck happened? Where'd it go? Did it just duplicate all these things and then it just died? Why didn't it die the first time in the game? I don't get it. Where did it go? There was no mention of this, and I thought it was kind of weird. But that was the only plot hole that I could really find. And it kind of bothered me after the movie. For a little bit, I was like, wait a minute, wait, what? But overall, don't go into this movie like thinking like Inception type shit. It's good shit. It is. It's fun, family friendly. Some of the jokes are really, really good. There's a lot of slapstick humor that I enjoyed. And I would definitely want to see it again on Netflix, for sure. Thank you for watching. Like I said, I didn't even think I said the rev score. Shit. I probably should have thought about it before I made the video. But rev score out of 10,000, as per the usual, it's gonna get a big old fashion 8,000 out of 10,000. Not bad for a kids movie. Had a lot of good things about it. Had a lot of fun things. Only a little bit of gripes about it. Not too bad. But I enjoyed myself a lot. So, if you enjoyed what you thought, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you thought, hit a comment. See you in the next one. Bye. Whoop.